Toya Dent, the leasing executive for Realestate 88, and today we're going to talk about the break lease process. If you are unable to see your lease through until the end date, this is what is referred to as a break lease. So let's get into it. Breaking lease can be a very stressful situation for tenants, so seeking guidance from your property manager right away can help to alleviate these concerns, and it helps for everybody to be on the same page in terms of the process and what is expected from you as the tenant. First of all, the property manager will provide you a form to sign and outline what the total cost would be to you. This is dependent on what agreement the owner has with our agency and the fee structure within their management agreement. Typically, you'd be expected to pay for advertising, rent up until a new tenant is found, and the unexpired portion of the letting fee to be reimbursed back to the owner. Remember, you are still liable for the upkeep and cleanliness of the property up until your lease end date or when a new tenant moves in, whichever comes first. So you may be required to carry out a light sparkle clean just prior to a new tenancy commencing if the property has a vacant period of more than 2 weeks. Once a form is signed and the advertising costs receipted, the property will go online for rent and the agency will assist you trying to secure a new tenant by carrying out home opens and vetting tenants. The presentation of the property goes a long way to securing multiple applicants, so have the property clean, tidy and presentable for home opens and be flexible with your agent to allow access. Help them to help you. Think carefully about your vacate date, and if there are any changes, let us know immediately. Keep in mind, once a new tenant has been secured and the new lease has been signed, we may not be able to extend your vacate date, so allow yourself plenty of time to pack, move and clean. We expect when the keys are returned to our office that the cleaning has been completed, including the carpets. Approximately a 1-week turnaround between tenancies will be required so your agent can carry out the final bond inspection, rectify any cleaning or maintenance, and then carry out the property condition report for the next ingoing tenant. The fewer issues there are to rectify, the sooner a new tenant could potentially move in. As the break lease tenant, you will be liable to cover rent for the vacancy period between the two tenancies. If someone you know wants to take over the lease, they will still be required to go through the application process in full and undergo reference checking. If they are not suitable for the property, they will not be accepted. Going to the market to source the next tenant is the best way to find a suitable new tenant to take over your lease ASAP. The final decision always falls with the owner, as they will want to be sure they are choosing the right tenant for their property out of those who have applied. To summarise, follow the instructions of your agent and work with them, not against them. Help them to help you to find a new tenant to take over the property.